Hey, what's going on everyone? We're back here on Pokemon Showdown today, using a Banded Staraptor team. Pretty much, this one is insanely strong at 2-hit KOs defensive Landorus, even after the Intimidate, with its Reckless Brave Bird or Double Edge. Now, if you look at the team, we're obviously very weak to Stealth Rock, so I figured we could use like a support Mega Scizor with Defog just to help out with that. Also helps to switch into stuff like Tapu Bulu and Cortana, which you do also not appreciate. But other than that, it's just Icium Z, Kyurem-Black. Standard Magnet Tapu Koko right here with Taunt just to prevent hazards from going up. Assault Dust Magearna just to help out with Ash Greninja. And then Scarf Blacephalon is another nice late game win condition. So that is going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description if you guys want to try it out alongside me. If you guys want to find the fan art, that will be down there as well as usual. And I will be right back with our first match. Alright, we got our first match right here. It's going to be up against Rain, which I'm not going to lie, Rain's not the best matchup for this team, but I think we can play around it just fine. I think he would lead off with Pelipper to get up the Rain right away, so I'm just going to lead off here with Staraptor. He does lead Pelipper, which is great, because this gives me a free Double Edge. This is a Banded Rip Double Edge. Nothing actually wants to take this. He could go Ferrothorn, though. I'm just going to Brave Bird, because we'll do over half to Tapu Koko if he brings that in anyway. Brave Bird's my overall best play, because it'll also 2-hit KO Ferrothorn, which I think is definitely a potential play for him right now. I should go Swampert. This is just going to die, right? Why did you go hard Swampert? We're not super high on the ladder right now due to yesterday's live, but hoping we can make up for that right now. I'm assuming that's why he made that play. I'm going to go here into my Magearna, as he's going to go for a Volt Switch. Good play. We don't have a ground type on this team, so we can't really take that with anything. Goes hard Hawlucha now. You're getting unburdened way too early, man. That's not knocking me out. And as long as we hit this, which we do, we knock out that. So we just sacked the two biggest threats to my team, which is kind of funny. And he's going to bring out the Tapu Koko again. And I can just try to Volt out right here, but I kind of needed this thing healthy for Kingdra now that I think about it. I'm going to Volt out. He just goes for the Accurate Thunder. We even live it because we're Assault Vest, which is super funny. And I can just go Kyurem, I think. He might have Dazzling Gleam. As long as I don't get swept by the Kingdra, we should be fine. I'm going to go Kyurem. And he's probably just going to Thunder again if he wants to. My play here is Sub-Zero Slammer. Is that Twinkle Tackle? It is Twinkle Tackle. That'll knock me out, but at least we burned the Z move, so I just need to get rid of this Rain, so that way my Blacephalon can come in and just click Fire Blast. Alright, we're gonna go Scizor. And now what I'll do is just Mega Evolve and Bullet Punch. Hopefully it 2-hit KOs. We're not super offensive, so I doubt it will. But it should. No, never mind. Goes for Volt Switch though. Surprised he didn't Thunder when it would have 2-hit KO'd me. And goes back out into Pelipper before the Rain ends. Alright, so is this Specs Pelipper? Goes hard Ferrothorn. I'll just U-turn out here. And bring in my... Not sure what you do. You'd either Leech Seed. You don't Gyro Ball right here for sure. That's something I know you're not doing. He could go for a Spike too. I'm just going to go Magearna, sack it off, and now we'll go... Now we'll go Staraptor. We're super weak to Specs Kingdra. That's the only thing I'm scared about right now. Should have kept Kyurem healthy so that way I would not get swept by the Water type move. But I'm going to Brave Bird right here. Knock that out. Not knock it out. Wow. That's really surprising. Goes for the knockoff and knocks me out. You know what, though? That's fine. I can go out here into... I need Scizor to take the hit from Kingdra. So we're going to go Blacephalon. And just Flamethrower, I think? No, Shadow Ball's the best play. Because I need to somehow stall out Rain turn, so that way Kingdra doesn't just sweep me. So he goes Pelipper. I think his play right here is a U-turn. It's not even going to 2-hit KO, wow. Spit F drop. Goes for Scald, if we don't live that. I go Tapu Koko right here. I think I go Scizor and just try to Roost up a few times. Yeah, so we Roost up right here. Hopefully he's faster than me, so if he tries to go for U-turn. Okay, so now I'm just going to Roost up again. He's just going to spam Scald. All I need is these Rain turns gone. Decided to go out into Ferrothorn. That's fine. I wish we had a Rock, so that way Pelipper couldn't come back in. Alright, we're gonna go for U-turn right here. Bring in my Tapu Koko. He has one Rain turn left. He'll use it with Kingdra right now. Yep. And my play right here is Thunderbolt. That's Specs Hydro Pump, I think. Alright, so I think I have to U-turn. Now he's just going to go out to Kingdra and win. So that really sucked. I definitely could have won that had I just played better with my Kyurem or Magir now. Both of those could have lived the Hydro Pump, and those were pretty bad misplays. But hey, now I know how this team functions against Terrain, and I'll be right back with another battle. Alright, we got another battle right here. Staraptor leads well against everything except Greninja, and even if he leads Gren, I have Magirna, so I'm going to lead off with Staraptor right here. He leads off with Gren, that's fine, because as I said, I have Magirna right here. He'll just probably Hydro Pump or Surf, or Scald, whatever he has. He could also be like Protean with U-turn. Yeah, he is that. And he's going to U-turn out of there. So I could have stayed in and just fired off a mean attack, but it's fine. Let's see what he wants to bring out. Heatran. Alright, so this is a bit tough. I still need this healthy, obviously. Blacephalon's not going to do a ton to you. I can just get a slow Volt Switch out of here. Goes for Magma Storm. That doesn't even do that much because we were obviously Assault Vest. So what I can do right here is just... He's going to go Scizor, right? I'll fish for the Spit F drop with Earth Power. He goes for Scizor. That does a bit, not enough, not as much as I wanted. Actually, what I'm going to do right here is Fusion Bolt and then try to knock him out with the Z move after. Because that does a bit, and he actually just goes for U-turn. That's fine. What do you respond to this with? If he switches this back in, then he goes hard Gren. This Fusion Bolt you, he's low kick. Does that knock me out? Dang. Is low kick standard? I barely see Protean Gren on the ladder. But Tapu Koko is still a good win con, so it's not that bad right here. Let's go Staraptor. Not sure if he expects me to be Choice Scarf or not. Let's go. I can't let the Scizor Roost. I'm just gonna Brave Bird. I don't care if he goes Zapdos. This will still do a decent amount. Wow. That was a crit double edge. Imagine that. Okay. Go hard Koko on a Roost. He actually goes hard Tran. So he's gonna try to get up a Rocks first, obviously. So I'm just gonna taunt. Yep, he's gonna try to get up Rocks. Now I'll just Volt Switch out. I just want damage on this for my Blacephalon in the back. So now we're gonna Volt out. He's really risking this. Okay, we're gonna go Magirna. Misses again, and I could just Volt out of here. It's kind of a bad strategy, but... okay, so we get an Electric Train boosted attack off. Does nothing. I go Blacephalon right here. He goes for Earth Power. Dang. Okay, Shadow Ball. At least pick this thing off, and hopefully he's not like... Okay, so he goes for Protect just to get leftovers. Now I don't even know if Shadow Ball is going to knock him out. I think it should. Although this is clearly a really Spit F Terran just because of the way it took that Assault Vest hit. We still knock him out, so that's good. But we're in range of Bullet Punch, which is what I was trying to avoid. We're immune to Extreme Speed, which is good. Zapdos took a huge hit earlier. It's actually Scarf. Okay, so now we know it's Scarf, which is cool. This gives me my... Scarf is actually a big problem. I'll go Scizor. I'll just Mega Evolve and U-turn out. Not sure if you would stay in right here trying to risk the flinch or anything, but I think Zapdos to try to Roost is your play. Actually goes Zygarde, so you're giving me damage. We live a Banded E-Speed from this range, I'm almost positive, so I'll just go for... I have to Double Edge. I don't care if Scizor gets up its Roost. He actually goes Zapdos, so he's willing to sack that off. Interesting. Oh, it's because it was Helmet, so now we're in range of Bullet Punch and Extreme Speed. Smart play. Smart for sure. Goes Scizor now. So this is definitely going to Roost up right here. I'll just go hard Koko. Goes for Bullet Punch first. Well, at least we live the hit now, and we just go for T-Bolt. You got a higher roll that time. That was a... No, okay, never mind. That was my T-Bolt. I thought the Bullet Punch did 48 for a second. Okay, so he's going to go out and do this again. I'll just go hard Scizor right here. He could have HP Fire, though. Do I need Magirna? Kind of do. It can do some work still. Do I need Staraptor? It's a good blue answer. I definitely need this. Actually, I don't really need this. It dies to both Gren and Zygarde if Zygarde has E-Speed. So, it locks into Rock Slide, which is kind of what I expected. I'll just go out into this now and just go right for Bullet Punch. Goes hard Zygarde. So if he tries to Dragon Dance up, I think we might just lose. Actually goes for Substitute, and he doesn't even knock me. And we actually broke it with U-turn. So what I want to do right here is just a Brave Bird. Goes for Extreme Speed, and it knocks me out. I mean, hey, we were expecting that. And I'll just go for Bullet Punch now. Goes for 1,000 Arrows. Is this not a Dragon Dance set? Is he going to have that Berry is a better question. He's not a Berry. Alright, we're going to Roost up right here. Now we're going to Bullet Punch. It's going to come down to the coverage on Gren, I think. Because I Roost right here. And then I just go right for a Bullet Punch again. And I think we should be good to go. So we don't knock him out, obviously. I go for Roost again. Surprised he's not like any setup. Now, he actually gave me full health, which is kind of funny. He should have just spammed 1,000 arrows. And now he's going to go out into Grand. It's going to come down to whether Grand Scarf HP Fire. So he goes Grand, has his U-turn out right here. We'll see if he has the hidden power or not. If he does, we still might be fine if he has the hidden power. He actually goes for that. This is fine. I just Flare Cannon right here. Knock that out, and I'm pretty sure Scizor 1v1's Bulu. So he'll be faster than me for sure. Let's see if he's bulk up. He just goes for Horn Leech and knocks me out. That's fine, I'll just Bullet Punch right here. Does quite a bit. Actually, next one should knock him out. So, I think we should be good to go. Yep, and that's going to be a win for our second battle. So GG, very close match right there, and I'll be right back with another one. Alright, so we're battling against the Psychic Terrain team right here. Let's go for it's probably going to be Drill or Lele. Those are both threats to my Staraptor, obviously, so... As I said, he might lead Lando, and we do 2-hit KO with it, with the Brave Bird. Let's see what his set is first. But we go for Brave Bird right here. It should do quite a bit. Let's see if you see Leftovers or Rocky Helmet. If he's max HP, max defense, it might not 2-hit KO with the Leftovers, but if he's not, then we should be good. Like the max HP 240 defense is the standard. Not sure if he'll just switch out right away. He switches out into Lele. Why did you just give this to me? Yeah, get out of there. And we take some recoil, and I was going to get to go out into Zam, but we have Magearna in the back. Goes back to Lando. I'll just take damage on this too. Oh, that did nothing. Is that Leftovers? Right, so yeah, it is Leftovers. So it's definitely that max HP, max defense. That's crazy. Oh, it's because we were at -2. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I swear that should have 2-hit KO'd. And just go Scizor. It could be like SD though. I'll just go for Brave Bird. Unfortunately, it looks like after Leftovers we don't knock him out, but he just knocks me out anyway. So Staraptor did work though, which is what I wanted. And actually, don't I just go Blacephalon now and click Fire Blast and get some stat boosts? Hey, we'll try it. I think I just want a Flamethrower, to be honest. Because he'll go Gren after and it'll force me out anyway, so Flamethrower is my best play. Fire Blast was definitely not OHKOing Gren from full. And we have AV Magearna in the back, but I don't think I'll go hard Magearna. So he goes Gren, obviously. I can't let this thing take damage because it's a nice late game win con. I can go Magearna, but then how do I deal with... We can still check the Zam with our Blacephalon. So he tries to go for Water Shuriken and forgets about Terrain. I've done that a few times. I'll just go for Hidden Power Fire right here on the Excadrill. Or Magearna, that works too. So he's clearly Assault Vest, and we can just start trading Iron Heads, but I don't think that's smart. He actually goes for Volt Switch, and hopefully he doesn't go Drill. Although I think he should. Yeah, he does. Okay, so right here, this is kind of interesting. He's going to go for EQ. I have to go out into a Mon. Scizor doesn't really do anything for me. Scizor does work, actually. I can go Kyurem, but if he goes for Earthquake and he's Scarfed, it'll 2-hit KO. I don't see Tapu Koko doing anything at this point. Yeah, Tapu Koko can go down. And now we'll go Kyurem. And we can just fire off a Z move and knock something out, I think. Yep. It's my best play for sure. This will go down to the Fusion Bolt and the Terrain after this, so that's my play right here. Knock that thing out. Electro Terrain boosted Fusion Bolt is so strong. Now he is going to go back out into Excadrill, I think. Yep. I'll just Earth Power. It's actually Scarf and crits me with Iron Head. That damage would have been super nice. But no, I just get to go out into this. I click Fire Blast right here. But thankfully we connect and knock that thing out. But we might lose to Gren. Not really though, because we have... I'm just gonna Fire Blast. Get the damage off. That's the damage I needed. And we definitely take a hit with this, so I'll just Volt out, I think. Volt's my best play. It'll knock this thing out if he stays in. And if he goes out into the Alakazam, he actually misses his Hydro Pump. That wasn't knocking me out, and I just go out into this. He's actually going to forfeit the match right there. I'll drop a GG in chat, and I'll be right back with another battle. Alright, so we're battling a different sort of rain team this time, and I'm going to try to not make the same mistake and let my Magearna and Kyurem get weakened, just lose to Kingdra. Gonna lead with Staraptor. Leads with Pelipper, obviously. This guy, once again, does not have a Brave Bird switch in, so I'm going to make the same play. If he goes hard Swampert, we actually just OHKO it, as we saw last time. Not sure if it was a roll, but if it is, then we hopefully get the roll. But we 2-hit KO Ferrothorn, we'll knock out Tornadus. Tapu Koko will take over half. What do I switch into Tapu Koko in this match? Because Well, first of all, I want to prevent rocks to keep my Kyurem healthy out of range of that Kingdra. And I also want to keep a Fairy alive, so that's going to be either Tapu Koko or Magearna. That'll help me out against Kingdra right here. And Kyurem-Black can also help out against Swampert because it takes an Earthquake and then we knock it out. So he just sacks the rain turn 1. I guess he expected to live, but that's definitely Banded Brave Bird. He knows it now, and I think he'll go hard into his Swampert right here. But once Kyurem comes out, it also gets a kill with Sub-Zero Slammer, which is super nice. So he goes Swampert. Do I want to preserve this? Not really, it dies to everything. It'll die to this Under Rain, dies to Kingdra, dies to, yeah, to Z Tornadus. Goes for Waterfall. Now I bring in Kyurem, as I said, and just click the Sub-Zero Slammer. It'll OHKO Swampert. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Waterfall flinch. That would be kind of... Okay, so he has Stone Edge, but we live it. That's a high crit ratio move. That was kind of scary. But we OHKO that thing, which is great. And we still have responses to the Kingdra, which is what I wanted. Speaking of Kingdra, I'm just going to Free Shock. Nope, not Free Shock. I'm just going to Ice Beam. Goes for Surf. Now I go Magearna right here. Just click Flare Cannon. Because he goes for Surf and we just knock that thing out. I said knock that thing out before we connected. You never do that in Mons, because you know if you say that you're going to knock something out, and you're just going to miss your attack. But let's see what he wants to bring out right here. Tapu Koko? Okay. I'll Volt. Actually, doesn't my own Blacephalon just kind of win at this point? This Electrium? Is it Thunder or Wild Charge? I think Thunder. So that's good. We can just go out into Tapu Koko right here. Go right for a Volt Switch. Hopefully he goes... Actually, he goes for Thunder. That does a ton. Alright, but at this point my Blacephalon wins, so we just need to click Flamethrower with that thing eventually. I'm going to try to not choke this. Goes Hard Torn. That actually takes quite a bit. That's actually the damage I needed for my... Let's see if he has Heat Wave. That's actually the damage I needed for my Blacephalon, which is kind of funny. And since we saw it with Z Tornadus, he can't actually win at this point. So I click Flamethrower right here. Hopefully it's not like Okaberry for Thorn or anything like that. And Scarf Flamethrower should be able to clean up. He should forfeit once he sees the Scarf. But we knock that thing out, and pretty much he can try to live a hit with Tornadus and get Regenerator. Well, so we go into Tornadus, switch out to get Regenerator, but then we just knock it out with Koko anyway. So I think he just has to bank on, yeah, us not being Scarf, but we are. And we know it's Z Koko, so that's going to be another win right here. See if he wants to send it out or just forfeit. Just forfeit, so we pick up another win. Cool, making up for some of the points that we lost yesterday, and I'll be right back with another one. Alright, here we go. This is going to be fun. I'm going to lead off here with Kyurem. Leads off with Hippowdon, okay. We got a kill with our Icium Z right away, but I know he's going to go out into the Jirachi. I'm just going to Sub-Zero Slammer. Goes Jirachi, it's fine. I'm assuming this is just some bulky set. I'm going to Earth Power right here. Do we have knockoff anything? I'm just going to Earth Power. We take hits, and not sure if he'll go Sableye right now. So we go for Earth Power, barely miss it on the knockout. Is that AV? Okay, don't paralyze me. 60%, so you know what can you expect. Now I know he's going to throw off an Iron Head, so I'm just going to go here into... I'm just going to go Blacephalon. This is going to be really annoying. It actually goes for Protect, and now I'm just going to go out here into Staraptor on the Chansey. Or Clefable, whatever he wants to do. I could be like Overheat though. So he goes Chansey, which is what I expected. And I'll just go right here for the Double Edge, and I'm not expecting Sableye, I'm expecting Zapdos. And he actually protects. So now he's going to go Sableye for sure. I'm going to go out into Tapu Koko to try to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, Hippowdon's still super healthy. So we catch the Zapdos, which is cool. Now I'll go for... I'll make the Kyurem play on the Hippowdon. Actually goes back into Chansey. This is fine because I can get an Electric Terrain boosted Fusion Bolt off, which is super cool. I hope he gets 2-hit KOs. It doesn't 2-hit KO, unfortunately. He goes for Wish. Why are you Wish? I guess he was trying to Wish Pass, but I'll just charge up a Free Shock. Unfortunately, we don't get to charge it off. He goes for Seismic Toss. Now we only have one more turn of Terrain. Alright, Kyurem-Black, you can still do stuff, but... Alright, I wish we had a Rocker. That would be super nice here, because he has not Mega Evolved Sableye yet. We're going to go Staraptor on a Wish. Now he's going to Protect. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm Brave Birding. Actually, I'm Double Edging. Death Arts didn't do that. Okay, that's fine. Well, this one could have done a lot more than what I wanted it to just now. Actually, he got his Wish back, and now he's super healthy. Alright, just stay in. Okay, he's going to switch out into Scizor now. I have to go for the Bliss out. I'm just going to hope he chokes and stays in right here. I don't think I have a way to win this with this team. Here goes Sable. I'm going to forfeit this. There's no way to win this. And yeah, that was pretty much an unwinnable matchup. I just made the plays that I had to. I played too super safe. I should have just gone for U-turns and stuff, but that was pretty much an unwinnable matchup, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is looking a little bit more realistic right now. His only rockers are Bisharp and Landorus T, and Kyurem handles both, so I'll go ahead and lead off with it. If he leads Bisharp, though, I'm not staying in. No way. I'm going to switch out into probably... I think he would lead Landorus to get up rocks. He actually leads off with a Rotom Wash. This is going to have the Will-O-Wisp, and I don't want to stand on that, so I'm just going to go Magearna. Goes hard Chansey. I could have just fired off a hit, but I'll just Volt out here. And I'm assuming he's going to go for a Toxic, so I'll try to pivot into Scizor. Actually goes for Rocks. Oh, this was a Rocker too. Alright, so we're going to U-turn out. Bring in Kyurem-Black and get that kill. Hopefully he goes for... He actually goes Landorus, so this is what I wanted. We'll go out into Kyurem-Black right here. Go right for an Ice Beam and just get a knockout right now. If he goes Chansey, I can just fire off a Z-move immediately after and just blow it away. So, Ice Beam's my play right here. He goes Chansey. It takes a bit, and Sub-Zero Slammer should knock him out, but on the off chance it doesn't, I'm going to Fusion Bolt first. I want to make him think that I'm not Z-move. He goes for that. Okay, so please just break through and knock this thing out, Kyurem. Yes, thank you. So Chansey's gone, which is really great for my Blacephalon in the back, because that's not my win con. Goes Bisharp now. You don't knock me out, unless you go for Iron Head. It doesn't knock me out as long as we break through it here. We broke the Repair Flinch, which is super nice. Now I'm just gonna Earth Power. I don't care if you go Lando. You could go Lando though, and I don't want him to choke, so I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam right here. Because Ice Beam will put him in range of Bullet Punch anyway. Just goes for Iron Head. That was your best play, so I'm glad you did that. And Sucker Punch is still a threat. I think you would want to preserve this. I'm gonna go out into my Mega Scizor. And when did we Mega Evolve? We Mega Evolved on something. Oh, on Chansey. We're gonna U-turn out. Goes out into Lando. That's fine. And actually, since we don't have our Intimidate on right now, we can bring in Staraptor and fire off a hit. And I'm gonna go, that hit's gonna be Brave Bird just because it hits everything. Double Edge would be nice, but I don't want him to go Blacephalon. He goes Rotom, so Double Edge would have been the better play, but that's a crit. Why is it Staraptor critting every electric type? We critted Zapdos earlier. Gonna go Magearna now. And unfortunately, it looks like with the recoil, Staraptor is only gonna have one more switch in, but next time I'm gonna fire off a Double Edge. He goes for Volt, crits me. Could end up hurting in the long run against like Blacephalon if Fire Blast knocks me out now. Fire Blast knocks me out now, yeah. And he actually goes hard Blacephalon now. I think it's going to come down to a speed tie this entire match. Goes for Flamethrower, so actually, never mind, we might be fine. Because I go out into my own Blacephalon now and just fire off a Fire Blast. Yeah, Fire Blast is my best play. Not sure if he'll try to stay in, but we knock out everything with Fire Blast. We knock out Rotom due to the crit at +1, I believe. If not, then we're going to have to switch out. Blacephalon is the new win condition, obviously. Actually, still has Sucker Punch on Bisharp, too. So never mind. He actually sacks that off, though. And thankfully we hit. So, that thing's gone. We should 2-hit KO Venusaur. And let me calc Rotom right now. I'm just gonna assume it's max defense. Rotom Wash, OU defensive against, like, Blacephalon. Scarf at +1. +1 Fire Blast is... It knocks him out, I think. That's against 252 minus... It's not minus BDF or anything. Yeah, Rotom Wash should go down to this. Oh, was that a roll? So he has some SpDef on there. That's for Volt Switch, though, so that's fine. As long as we win a speed tie against... I'm not even sure if he Scarf Blacephalon. So he does go Blacephalon. This should be Scarf, judging from the damage on Magearna. If it was Specs, it should have knocked out Magearna. Hopefully we win the speed tie and just win the match right now. We win the speed tie, knock him out, and as long as we hit some Fire Blasts, we should be good to go. He goes Lando, I guess he's playing off the miss right now. We don't miss, we knock that thing out, and really this guy's mistake was sacking off that Bisharp for 0 reason. And this should go down, or at least take a huge amount. And I'm actually hoping he lives, so that way, yeah, Staraptor can come in and clean up. So we're going to go for Double Edge, and hopefully he doesn't forfeit, because I want to see Staraptor click these attacks. Maybe. Yeah, he's just going to forfeit. Unfortunate, but I'll drop a GG right there. And we definitely have time for more, so I'll be right back. Alright, we got another battle right here. Unless this is like a 2-minute sweep, which is it's looking like it might be, considering Blacephalon tears through this guy. We'll get another battle after this, but I'm going to lead off with... He's going to lead off with either Sassly, Drill, or Hippo. Kyurem can take an Iron Head, but I don't really want it to take the damage so early. I think Scizor is a much better lead, and we can just U-turn out. Doesn't really offer me much though. This gives him a Toxic for free. I'm gonna lead off with Scizor. He leads off with Hippo. Hopefully he doesn't Toxic right away. Hopefully he just goes for Earthquake or Rocks. I could actually just Bullet Punch and try to Defog on him. Goes hard Charizard. So that damage is nice. Now he's gonna go for the Fire type move. I don't know whether it's Zardex or why, but we do not have a switch in. Is the more important thing right here. What does Scizor do for me? It does work. It's Zard Y. He's gonna go for Solar Beam hopefully. Nope, he goes for Heat Wave. That is a weird coverage, but now I just go out here into this. And I'm actually just gonna double out here into Kyurem. If he stays in, then amazing play on your part, but I really don't think you risk this right now. You go Hip out on here every time. And then I get a kill with Sub-Zero Slammer. I don't think I can risk it. I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt right here. Because I will just go hard Kyurem anyway. Now I'm gonna go Kyurem. So we catch it. So I'm glad I got that right. And hopefully he's not Protect or anything like that. And we just knock him out. Goes Tapu Fini. The Z move into our Fusion Bolt should be able to knock this thing out. Oh, easily, especially with the crit. Okay. So now we're just going to go right here for a Fusion Bolt. Knock him out. And that's cool. He goes out into the Excadrill. I can't really stay in. I mean, I could. I take an Iron Head. We'll try it. Hopefully he goes for Rocks over Iron Head. Unfortunately, my Defogger is gone, so if he gets up Rocks, they're gonna stay. Unless he Defogs with himself. His Defoggers are Koko and... So is that banned? No, it's Life Orb in the sand. Okay. So I knew it wasn't gonna be Sash or anything like that. This is kind of a problem. Because with Scizor gone, we'd kind of just lose to this. I think Staraptor eats an Iron Head and should be able to close combat you. Not sure if we eat a Rock Slide or not. If we don't, then it might just be GG. If I were him, I switch out right here, but he actually risks it. Please don't flinch me. Thank you. We knocked that out, and that was the biggest threat to our team. Under the sand, obviously. Outside of sand, it's not that big of a deal. And it's actually looking like Blacephalon can win, so I'll go for close combat right here. And then I'll go Koko. I'll go right for Hidden Power Ice, just because it's just gonna knock me out. Okay, good. All I wanted was for it to not knock me out. And I'll just go for Taunt in case he wants to go Hippo. And I'll just start weakening him with HP Ice, because I need this damage for Blacephalon in the back. So hopefully HP Ice does a good amount, so that way we can knock him out with Fire Blast after. Actually goes back to Koko. You're giving me my setup. I guess he just wanted Terrain. Alright, we're gonna Taunt again. And, okay, so that was a smart play because he would get the recovery. I have to go Blacephalon on it. I think I have to crit the Fire Blast right here. I could Mind Blown, but it's not. I have to Fire Blast crit him. It does a ton, but it's not enough. And he just OHKOs me with Earthquake. And, yeah, that's gonna be the battle right there. I'm gonna forfeit, and we're gonna get one last one right now. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is gonna be our last one right here. I like my opponent's name. I'm gonna ladder, boy. And, Kyurem gets a kill as a lead. Pretty much, unless he leads Hawlucha, which would be a super weird lead. I guess it could be Twinkle Tackle Koko too. I think he leads Koko actually. I'm gonna try to catch Koko with Mind Blown right away. That looks like a plan. I'm not sure if he would stay in, risking it. But we don't have a ground type, so it's kind of gonna be 50-50s, depending on what he leads with. I'm pretty sure his Mind Blown knocks out. He actually leads off with Superior. Oh, this is fine. I'm actually gonna pull a double on the Tran though. We're gonna pull a Kyurem double. He could go for like Leaf Storm though. Shadow Ball's a mid-ground play. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. He's gonna go Tran and actually 2-hit KOs. Why are we 2-hit KOing this? He might actually have to sack off multiple mons just to deal with this. I'm really hoping we get the same roll right now. We do. And, okay, cool. We just got a special attack boost. Goes Tapu Koko. You'll go down to this, and then you're gonna be forced out into Hawlucha. And I don't even know if Hawlucha OHKOs me with Acrobatics. That was a crit. Probably didn't matter. Tapu Koko. Specs. Yeah, it didn't matter. +1. Actually, if you got it like a super minimum roll, it could have mattered. But no, I'm letting the Swords Dance. He just goes for Acrobatics to OHKO me. And just go Tapu Koko now. Gonna click that T-Bolt, just because after this thing doesn't have its Unburden boost, it's not even that big of a threat anymore. Goes Lando. I wanted to HPS, but it really wasn't worth it. And I'll just go Kyurem-Black now. Just because, even without the Unburden, he can still outspeed a majority of my team, so I want to keep that healthy. This goes for knockoff, and we are Z move, so we take that. And I think Ice Beam's might play. Nah, Sub-Zero Slammer is. What is this? Base 175 special. Okay, so this is definitely the better one. So unfortunately we burn our Z move on that, but it's fine. Now he's forced out here into I think Superior? Or Zam. Zam with Focus Blast maybe? I'm gonna go Magearna. Actually, Magearna's my superior answer. I'm gonna stay in. Hopefully he doesn't connect a Focus Blast right now. Gets with the Teravolt. He actually doesn't connect it. I mean, it's Focus Blast. Do you guys see that video of Scraggy and Ash with the Focus Blast? That was kind of funny. He has to hit this next one. He does hit it, and that's fine. I can just go out into this. Click U-turn. He could have HP Fire though. I'll just Bullet Punch. It goes hard Halucha. That's a play. Alright, I'll go Bullet Punch right here. And I think we should be able to win this one right now. Especially after this thing's gone with AV Magearna. So he just goes for High Jump Kick. It does absolutely nothing. I can actually try to Roost stall him. Honestly, that might be worth it. Make sure we're out of range of a Hidden Power. Goes hard Superior. I'm going to U-turn now. Not sure if you have a Hidden Power Fire on this. He might. But even if it does, it can't win it. It can't win for him. So he goes for HP Fire. Does nothing. And just go out into this now. And he's actually going to disconnect. And we definitely win this match right now. So I'll be right back once he decides to come back. Alright, so the guy disconnected, which is, you know, what you expected. The match is over at that point, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I believe we finished either 4-4, 4-3, something around those lines. But yeah, the team is down below in the description in case you guys want to try it out. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button as we do upload daily, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.